Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing something quite interesting. So, let's get started. So, let's say you come into a cafe or something, right? You come in, and then to access the menu, you need to scan it. So, you take out your phone, you scan that, right? And then, guess what? It's a virus. You got hacked. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about vulnerabilities when it comes to QR codes and the dangers of it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and download Visual Studio Code or any code editor. So I already have that installed. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a new window right over there. Okie dokie. So now we're going to go open folder. And over here, just going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it QR code phishing or something. I don't know. Anything you want. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and make a folder called a file called index.html. And then, alright, so now the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and just start everything off with HTML. And we're just going to, we can leave all this stuff. We're going to call this sign into access menu. And we're going to need just some fonts from Google, so I'll have these in the description for you guys to copy and paste. And then we're going to have the, we're going to have to style our stuff, but we'll do that afterwards. So first what we want to go ahead and do is in the body. In the body over here, let me make my stuff a little bigger. Close that. Okay, so over here in the body, what we're going to do is we're going to create a div. And in this div, we're going to call it, give it the class container. Container. Alright. And then, first we're going to add a P element, which is like normal text. And then style. And then we'll change the color to like a grayish color. So we'll say like light slate gray. That's a good one. Alrighty. And then we're also going to change the font size, because normally P elements are quite small, to extra large. Okay, and then it's gonna say sign into access the menu. Okay, right over there. And then we're just gonna have to put in the Google logo. So we can go ahead and get this pretty easily actually. So we're just gonna open up Google and logo, no background. Oh, you guys can't see. Google logo, no background. Click images. And we could get like this one or something. Just get whatever logo you want to put it in. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to create an IMG. Give it the class logo. Class equals logo. Source equals, and then you just copy and paste the link when copy image address on it, and then alt is equal to Google logo. Alright, next step is we want to go ahead and just go create a new line. We're just going to do the line breaker, just add some space. Now we're going to create a new div, which is going to be the login form. So we'll give it class login form. Alrighty, and what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to put an input, so input, and this is pretty basic. I'm not going to go too detailed with this, but the type is just going to be text. We're going to get class input, and then name can be email, ID also email. And then you gotta give it a placeholder and say email or phone number. Okay. Then go ahead and create another input. Type text. Then we're just gonna copy and paste most of this. We'll just copy paste all of it and then we'll just change it up. So we'll put a password so that it looks more realistic. And then class, also input, name, password, ID, password, placeholder, password. Okie dokie. Next, we're just gonna have a submit button. So it's gonna say button, and then it's gonna say sign in. Alrighty, so and then after that, in here, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna do type is equal to submit. Oops, is equal to submit, and then name equal to submit, and then ID equal to submit. So then over here under that, we're gonna do just on the Google pages has like the help link or whatever. So href, we'll just put hashtag just so it doesn't go anywhere. Then class, we'll call it help link, and then over here just gonna say need help, just so it looks more realistic. And then yeah, and then outside that, link, let's just put hashtag also so it doesn't go anywhere, and then we'll give it the class of link dash create. This is just gonna say create account. Okay, so then we're also gonna have a pop-up element once we acquire the username and password. So we're just gonna make a div, and then it's gonna be empty. We're gonna give it the ID of pop-up and class of pop-up. Okay, and then that's about it for the HTML. Now we're gonna have to create new things with script, and this is gonna be our JavaScript. So before we do our JavaScript, let's do our JavaScript first. So in here, we're gonna do document dot get element by ID, and then submit. So submit, and then dot add event listener, and then click function. So whenever you click on it, and then function is gonna execute a function, which we're gonna create a variable. We'll call it email, and set that to document dot get element by ID. So get element by ID, and then email dot value. Alrighty, and then this one is going to be password. So our password is equal to document dot get element by ID, and then password dot value. Okay, and then under here, what this is going to do, this is just going to log the credentials to the console. And normally hackers wouldn't do this because console doesn't really do anything, but it's just more of a proof of concept. But normally would have it sent to their own email or whatever. And we're just gonna make it log the entire thing. So password plus password. Oh, and then we're just gonna And before we continue, I just wanted to say, please remember that this video is for educational purposes only. Please use this for only ethical and educational purposes. I do not condone or endorse, and I'm not going to be held responsible if this is used for any illegal or unethical activities. So let's go ahead and continue. So we're going to then go over here, and then we're going to display a pop-up saying oh, you got hacked. So it's going to be var pop-up is equal to document.get element by ID dot get element by ID, and then pop-up. Right, that's what we called it, right? Yeah, pop-up. And then pop-up dot HTML dot inner HTML, sorry. And then we're going to change the HTML for it to we're going to strong, so that makes it bold color, and then saying you got hacked, exclamation mark, and then we're gonna do br email, and then we're just going to state the email that we retrieved from this, and then another br is a line breaker, so it goes to a new line. password, and then we're just gonna do password, okie dokie. And then over here, just put the semicolon. Alright, then let's make a new line. Okay, then we're just gonna do pop-up dot style dot display equals block. Okay. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're now gonna go style all of this. So right up here, in the head area, right at the bottom of all this, we're just gonna go ahead and we're going to put style. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm just gonna give you guys this. You can go to the GitHub, which is also first link in first link in the description. That will have both, like, everything that's going to be in the head. So this stuff, just copy and paste everything that's in the head. I'm not going to go through the styling right now, it's not very necessary, because it is quite tedious, but I'll just paste it in over here. So yeah, you can just copy that, paste that in, and then yeah, so hold on, let me just copy and paste mine in right over here. Perfect. Okay, there we go, that's it. I'm just going to format the document, make it look nicer. And that's about it. So now that we have this code, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to copy this path, open a Chrome browser, I'm going to open it up, and this is what it looks like, right? So if we enter in our email, so if we enter in our email, so let's say test@test.com, password test12345, sign in, you got hacked, email test@test.com, test12345. Alright, so that's about it for the programming part. Now I'm going to show you guys how to convert it to a QR code, because, like, let's say you know those restaurants that have QR codes on the table, so they can't scan this for the menu. Somebody could easily go and put their own QR code on top of it, and you could get hacked. So be very careful with that, and make sure to look at links whenever you're scanning QR code. But anyways, so let's go make a QR code. So you can just look up QR code generator. But I do actually happen to have my, host my own on GitHub. So I'll just go ahead and grab that one. You guys can use whichever one you want. I just rather use one that I have a little more control over. So right over here, I'm just gonna open this up. Give me one moment. Okie dokie, right there. So this QR code generator. And then we could just put the link for our code. So our code, we're gonna have to upload it somewhere. So we can upload it. Easy place to upload it is Netlify. Right, so Netlify right over here. So just log in, and then right down here, you can easily reveal in File Explorer. Then all you have to do, make a new folder, call it build. Put the index.html into there. And close that out, split the screen, drag and drop the build into Netlify, drag and drop, uploading. Alright, and then in options, deploy settings, and then if we go to site details, change site name, we can just put this to Google login menu access, something like that. Alright, see if it's available. Yep. So now if we go to this website, Google Login Menu Access, it's there. And now all we have to do is copy and paste this into our QR code generator. Just generate 500 by 500. It's generating. There we go. And online QR code reader. We read it over here. And we're just going to drag and drop the one that we just got. Brings us to that website. Alrighty, so that's about it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try my best to answer you guys. If you guys have any video suggestions, also please make sure to leave that in the comment section down below. I want to make videos that you guys are actually interested in and really want to watch and to see on YouTube. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.